across there to Ward third, but Malthouse drops the mark. Picked up now by Crow. This is the first time they've gone deep into attack. The Bombers Burke at the back. Goes for the punt. As it goes for Hurd. It's the goal coming up for Shaw.
Great goal.
Great goal to Hurd. So we see the score now. At the moment, came on against Dempsey last week when Madden had to leave the ground. He got a slip that time, knocked out by Lee. And there's Andrews going through and showing a lot of pace. And the crowd really love this guy when he goes through a pack. And there's a good mark right down there in front of goal, and a chance for Western to score their second goal.
Herbert's in the forward pocket, bowls it full forward.
He'd only be about, let's see, no more than about 20 metres out from goal, directly in front. But I wouldn't like to bet my life on it being a ruck when they don't always kick that actively. Here he goes now, Torben. The Bombers off to a better start now. They're starting to settle down a little bit as Torben fires for his first goal. And that's good. So the Bombers now move to 2 goals, 12 points. So it's the Richmond 1 goal to 8 points.
Bartlett tries to smother, back towards half-back. In comes Payne again, a busy player to Rowings. Rowings short to full forward. Close goal. Why didn't he take the mark? Andrews again backing up well for Essendon. Clears for the Dons.
And it's a bad kick with a mark taken here by Richmond centre player there. That's Rains. Rains would be at centre half forward about 55 metres out from goal. It's a beautiful kick into the goal square. Roach at the back. He flies, but he couldn't get up high enough. And it's through for 1 point. So the Tigers yet to score their second goal. Their 1 goal, 9 points to Essendon 2 goals, 12 points. And we're about just on the 12-minute mark of this, the first quarter.
Over the line, is he?
I don't know what's happening there. It may have been over the line, Pete, so it'll possibly be a ball up. Yes, he said so. It's a ball up on the edge of the square.
Teach me how they can see from...
Well, I think they may get the signal from the goal umpire, but they say not. But if the fella kicks out to the wing, there is a chance that he could see it. But kicking directly out, there's no hope. No way. Just for our interstate viewers that don't know much about that rule, if they do kick over the line, it means it's a ball up on the edge of the kick-off mark. Knocked out by Crow. Chance for Roach. That was smothered. He goes another one. He may have put that through Roach for his first goal. And Richmond second. So it's Richmond now in front. 2 goals. Merritt. Number 25 for Essendon coming in. Merritt got that knockout. A good one. Hurd taps it out nicely to Reed. Now the Bombers swing back into attack. Over their centre half forward position. Rains is in a bit of trouble trying to be fancy that time. He's going to be grabbed. Finally picked up by Crow. A hand pass out to Fowler. This looks dangerous. A shot for goal. It's coming around. It's a goal. A beautiful goal. What a shot. A beautiful goal to Fowler. So the Bombers will be played pretty quickly. 3 straight kicks for goal. 18 points to Richmond 2-3-15.
Only after Rain, centre half back for Richmond. Looks for Cloak. Andrews is with him. Predictably enough. Cloak, strong man. And Cloak could kick this.
Well, he's looking for someone to give it to. I'd go for the shot if I was Cloak. As you say, he could kick the distance without any worry, Pete.
On his day, a magnificent kick of the football, David Cloak.
Not the most stylish kick in the world, but certainly gathers a bit of this. That guy Scanlon chasing Roach all over the place.
In he comes. Cloak favours the drop punt. That's on its way. Looks okay from here. Great goal from David Cloak. Kicked from inside the centre square. And the Tigers hit back pretty strongly. 3 goals, 3. 21 points. Essendon, 3 goals, 18 points.
Well, I can never... Scanlon goes for a short pass. Not a very good one, but picked up on the first hop that time by Hurd. Hurd's kick is back out there towards Terry Dano and Crow's at the back. Ball pushed to the ground. There's a go for Hawker. Again, he certainly played well. A good hand pass to Crow. Crow over to Terry Dano, but he went about the ball. Finally picked up by Bartlett. That's well smothered by Crow, but the 70 Tigers, even they're all standing there looking and letting the other guys. That's right, the hard job picks it up and gets the ball clear back towards Crow, but a good no mark. Dropped by Landy. Now it's fouled. A snap for goal. It's through, I would say. Yes. Goal. I think the goal umpire took the goal. Bad play on the part of the Richmond defenders that time. The 3 of them stood there and watched each other. So it's 4 goals, 2-26 Essendon. The Richmond 3-4-22. 1 minute.
Looks for a hand pass to Fowler. It's long. Bartlett comes in. Fowler around him okay. Franco, good handball from Essendon. They move it forward through Hawker now. Hawker tries a short run in towards full forward. Knocked away. Towards Landy again.
Nothing about that against He threw that all the way. He only had one hand to the ball. How did he get it over the other guy?
Umpire Glenn James right on the spot, so that's two decisions played like that today. One going each way. And let's see, he would be about 45 metres out from goal. In he comes. Carmen. That looks pretty good from here. That's a goal. Goals are plenty in the first quarter here at the Melbourne Cricket Ground, with the Sevens Big League scoreboard reading 5-2-32. Essendon, Richmond 3-4-22.
Burke over the centre-half back position. Oh, there's nearly a mark to Nugent. He's going to pay that mark and a free kick. There's not much of this fella. He's a real beanstalk, but he shows a lot of potential. A hand pass to Rawlings. Out there at half-back. Now it's out towards Bartlett. He's away from his opponent, Fazanko. It's got to bounce right. He's got away. Beautiful play by Bartlett as he gets there for Cloak at the back, but Andrews won't give it in. He's grabbed it. Andrews still going after, doing a great job. There's a box on between free kick against Nagel. He was boxing on there with Cloak, and that stopped him from going near the ball. And the umpire having a bit of a talk to Nagel. He does some silly things now and again too.
Well, I thought that was a bit of each.
No, I'd say it was Nagel's one at bowl all the time that time, Peter. Free kick to Cloak out down that half-forward line. He's about 60 metres out. I reckon this game will really hot up before it's over. The kick, it's a high one. Doesn't give Baroche much chance to scan at the back. It beats them all. Now it's a chance for Reid to fumble in the goal square, and he finally plays it safe and forces it through for 1 point. So the Tigers go to 3-5-23 to Richmond, Essendon 5-4-34, and 30 minutes gone of the first quarter. So it's just about over, I would say. It'll be Nagel, Clark to bring the ball back into play. Clark's kick is out to that half-back line. Chance here for Scan of the mark. He doesn't mess about and takes a good mark. He decides to go on. Carey upended Roach that time as the ball is shot back there, but it's an easy mark. Drop by Score. This goes back. Calm on the break. Boots it across the centre field. Going through is Nugent. Got through about two of them then, and finally drifting the ball right down towards Cloak and Andrews again. Cloak at the back. Andrews won't give an inch as the ball comes down to Sarah, and the umpire's penalty kick to Andrews for interference.
Well, Essendon fans love that. He gives it over towards Neil Clark, who's at centre half back. The Bombers striving for another score before quarter time. Wood in the front of him. Hurd from the back. He'll go for the long kick to try and get it up towards Talbot again, who's behind his man on this occasion. Gets it over towards Carmen. Couldn't take it. He goes down. Lee, the big Richmond ruckman, gets it out towards Sarah now. Nagel's hot on his hammer. Dummies well. He's on the centre wing position. Hawker couldn't tackle him. Clark behind will try and knock this one away. Successful. Andrews. Bahad is there. Oh, Bartlett beats him pointless, but then loses it. Fowler comes in. Likewise him. Bahad is there. Fazanko. Hurd again. Half forward for Essendon and Talbot. Must be very close to siren time, but Talbot's a long way out from goal. He puts a couple close in. 32 minutes played in the first quarter as the siren goes, and Talbot has a chance to get a very valuable goal for Essendon, but 50 metres out. Will it make the distance? No. So that will be the quarter, and it will be taken for Essendon by Phil Carmen. The Essendon ruck rover, long towards full forward. Plenty of Richmond players there, but here's a chance for Foles. His first kick of the match, and it's through for full point.
Carmen, he's got the mark. 15-metre penalty here against Wiley for pushing him up. He took the mark. So this brings him about 60 metres out from goal. Carmen goes for the long kick. It's a beautiful kick into the goal square at the back there. Here's Talbot going for the punch. The ball knocked down there to Hurd. They're all over the place, these smaller Bomber players. Knocked away nicely by Stoneham over to Crow. Another hand pass back. And Carmen fires to the goals. It looks good. It is good. So that's goal number 2 to Carmen at the 3-minute mark of this first quarter. The score.
Quarter minutes have gone in the first term. Lee only lost one knockout today. Gets it to Waitman again. Waitman in trouble. He's down, but the umpire calls play on as Hawker boots the ball out towards Reid. Waitman's still down, by the way. It's picked up by Bartlett, who goes wide towards the flank, looking for Rawlings. Carey's hot on his hammer, and the ball over the boundary line for a throw-in. Now he's up. I'm not quite sure where he got one, but it was a fairly heavy knock. But the ball, tries a short pass, looking out there for Mervyn Kane, who takes it across the half-back line and plays on directly. Cloak nudged Andrews out. OK, here's a chance for a Sarah goal, or hand pass over to Wakeman. 20 metres out from goal, and finally to put it through for a badly needed one for the Tigers. So on 7th big league, Richmond come up again, 4-5, 29 to Essendon, 7-4, 46.
That was a badly needed one. Good play on the part of Richmond that time. Quick thinking on the part of Cloak. Got it over there to Sarah, and Sarah unselfishly gave it over there to Wakeman.
Now, have we got the ball back? Yes, it has.
Well, we're at the 6-minute mark of this second quarter, and
I was just about to think that Essendon were going to get away with this match, Lou. They've been playing very, very well up forward, but you can't write Richmond off.
Not yet, and it's a long way to go yet, Pete, but they're a very aggressive side under the new coach there, Kevin Sheedy. He knows a bit about the Tigers.
5 minutes now gone in the second quarter.
Seeing that he spent, 12 or 14 years of his football career there, he'd certainly know a little bit about these, their little trays, as the ball is knocked out again by the big fella Lee. A bit of a battle going on. The umpire said it was dropped that time by Danaher, and the free kick to go to Tempany, a little short of the centre of the ground. Kick out there towards the forward pocket. In front is Scanlon, goes for the punch. Roach backing up well as they go for Stoneham. Grab didn't have the ball by a mile that time, and Stoneham will take the free kick out there at half-back. Roach getting a little bit desperate and doing silly things. 15-metre penalty. This brings him up just about to the wing position. Now it's over the half-forward line for Essendon. A good mark to Crow. Crow quickly plays on, gets away from Mount. It's a left footer up there towards the forward pocket. Ball knocked to the ground. Oh, he couldn't get out that time, Landy. They're certainly tackling pretty hard, the Essendon. The ball comes out to Francis Burke. Took a little time to pick it up. Out to Kevin Bartlett. Ball out to the wing position now. That's Reid and Wood having a great battle. From the boundary line, it's Reid getting it back there towards Stoner, but it's out of bounds. Out of bounds on the centre wing position. We approach the 7-minute mark. It's 29 points Richmond and Essendon 45. It's a good idea, the bloke keeping score over there on the board. He's standing right in front of the scoreboard. That's his job, I suppose, as a scorer, so that no one else can see it. The ball finally goes back to centre field. A chance for Merritt to mark it. He does. Well, it's pretty sensible, isn't it? Don't you reckon? Merritt goes for a hand pass. It's okay to Hawker, just about shaping up as the best player on the ground towards the full forward zone. It beats Torbett, and it's out of bounds on the full. It'll be a penalty free kick down there to Richmond, I would say. Yes, Francis Burke to take it. It's amazing what some people do, isn't it? Short kick, it's a bad one. No, it's okay. Landy's got the mark, and the ex-Geelong player was off like a flash that time. The ball back to centre field. Crow got under it. Couldn't hold the mark. Fazanko missed it. Carey goes for hand pass. And then we see Danaher missed it. Well backed up by Stoneham. He's grabbed, and down he goes. Thank God, that was a great tackle that time by the little fellow Wakeman. The ball comes out to Wakeman again, and here's a player and a half as he gets it out to Bartlett. Bartlett goes for short pass, looking for Sarah, and Sarah's grabbed the mark even though he went down with Clark, and he's back there. And he'd only be about 40 metres out from goal, and Sarah's yet to score a goal. Two ex-Geelong players playing in the Richmond lineup today. That's Sarah, the boy with the ball, and number 34, Landy. Well, Sarah's started the season off pretty well. He's played three reasonably. He's played fairly well today, and the other two games weren't bad either. The kick by Sarah from about 40 metres out. What's he done? It's a point. So it's Richmond 4 goals, 5-29 to Essendon 7-4, 46.
16 points the difference here in our match of the day. We hope you're enjoying the telecast. 7 network stations throughout Australia. Huge crowd here today. That's a good grab. Merritt. He's finding Lee in the centre bouncers at the moment, just a little bit too tall. Half forward, Rains with the flyer. Hawker, I must agree with you, Lou, close to best on the ground. He's looking for Maharja with that hand pass. Maharja got it over to Gary Foulds, who kicked a great goal before, but that one's off target and won't even register a score. It's out of bounds with a free kick in the back pocket going to Richmond. Tempany. Mount. Maharja comes in for Essendon. Scoots out the hand pass to Grant Fowler, but umpire Ken Quinn in the meantime had already blown the whistle for a ball up, which will take place right in front of the members' stand. Lee again. Crow got high. Rains out of the danger zone. Back to centre wing. Cloak and Andrews. Tempany. Clear of Andrews. Driving Richmond forward. Looking for Roach. Scanlon's there with him. Carey knocks the ball down. Free kick.
The free kick went to Roach. I think he may have been a little bit lucky that time. I thought it was a definite free kick to Wiley, but that one to Roach, the one he's got now, is very doubtful.
Roach is almost at centre field, but Reid is being brought back on the mark. A long way from goal, but Roach can kick them. The proverbial country mile, and he comes to the kick. Oh, Andrews nudged his opponent in the back, and Cloak saying, what about that, umpire? He didn't see it, though, and Andrews has been credited with the mark.
He's laughing all the way to the bank over that one, Pete.
Short pass. Now he probably will have to kick over the mark, I think. That's what umpire Glenn James is ruling. That's Cloak fair in the middle of the back. Andrews again. Take two. The right half-back flank. Knocked down by Lee. Big punch. Chance for Tempany to pick the ball up. Okay. Spins around nicely. Short passes. Oh, it's a bad one. Neil Clark taking the mark for Essendon. It was intended for either Sarah or Cloak. Neil Danaher has the ball towards centre wing, looking for Reid over the top. In fact, he's in a little bit of bother here as Wood comes in. Hurd backing up well for Essendon. Long hand pass to Fowler. Knock on to Reid. Good football. Reid to full forward, looking for Max Crow. Tries the one-hander, not successful. He's still there. Taps it out to Fold. Fold shoots for goal. Oh, miraculous goal if it's there. Great shooting by Gary Fold.
Comes the ball back to Burdett. Burdett's clear. A hand pass back to Bahajar. Little fella gets it back to Burdett. He's in trouble. He's down. Tapped it over the Strawn by mistake out for Rain. He's got to get a bounce right. That'll do something with it. Decides to go for a bit of a run. A hand pass coming back now. Tempany. Richmond looking better. Over the lead. Back to Tempany. Around he goes. And Tempany will go for the long kick up towards the goal. Looking for Roach and Cloak. Cloak couldn't hold on. He can put it on the back. Ten players with power. That beautiful play by Danaher. The opponent's coming out under pressure. A hand pass. He said he's down deep. He's pushing in the face. There'll be a free kick to Richmond's Waitman, I would say.
It was a shame because Danaher did that well.
And the crowd not too happy about that decision, I'll tell you now. Well, that bit of play coming around the wing by Richmond, the Richmond we know. The way they can play football, the game that won them the grand final last year. Waitman's only about 30 metres out on a very slight angle and going for goal number 2, and it'll make it 10 points the difference if he's successful. Put them right back in the game. He fires. I think he's missed it. Yes, a point. So, at the 12-minute mark, it's Richmond 8 goals, 9.57 to Essendon 10-12, 72.
Bad miss by Waitman because he wasn't too far out. So Essendon can breathe a little bit easier just for the moment. Talbot. Carmen's in front. Reid and Carey goes to the opposition in Mark Lee. Long shot in towards the goals. Could be out of bounds on the full. Now it bounced about half a metre inside the line. And that will result in a throw-in the Richmond forward pocket. Ruckman will be Andrews and Cloak. Andrews the front posse to Carmen. Bartlett, danger for Essendon. Bartlett shoots at goal. It goes right across. Roach is there. Hotly pursued by Talbot. The boundary line might beat them all. It does. And this time the throw-in will take place on the opposite side of the ground, but a lot further away from the goals. It will be about 35 metres at least. Huge crowd here today for this match. Probably around about 55 to 60,000. Knocked down by Andrews. That's Barry Rowings, as I said before, a very quiet player. There's a good mark to Danaher. Neil Danaher right in the back pocket. He goes around the boundary line looking for his brother. Wall is in front. Hawker. Short pass. Crow over the top. Burdett and Kane back to Nugent. Nugent in short. Oh, intercepting well was Hurd. A high kick doesn't cover that much ground. Oh, Richmond, there's plenty of players there. Malthouse's fist sees the ball over the boundary line. The Essendon fans saying it was deliberate. In fact, Malthouse was free kicked for that earlier in the match. throw, and Lee. Merritt won it. Oh, there's 5 Richmond players there, and the one to come out of it with the ball is Jeff Rains. Rains with a high kick looking for Cloak. Andrews is right there with him again. That might be out of bounds on the full. It is, and it will be a free kick to Ronnie Andrews.
Andrews to take that free kick at half-back. He's not letting Cloak get out of his sight because he knows how dangerous he can be. A short pass. Nagel got loose that time away from his opponent. Now the ball's driven over the Bomber centre half-forward position. Ball pumped along by Burke. Terry Danaher spinning out of the pack. A snap by goal. It looks good. It's a beautiful goal. Terry Danaher. 21 points the difference now. At the 16-minute mark, it's Essendon 11-12 to Richmond 8-10. Ball pushed out by Crow, grabbed by Reid again. A hand pass coming over to Nagel. Nagel's clear. A long kick over centre half forward. Carman going for the fly. King holds it down. Running for goal number 5. We won't miss this.
12. A very disciplined, a very hard tackling Essendon side today. The leaders at present. Temperty shooting for goal. Plenty of distance in the kick. Touch through. Right on the line by Andrews and Corbett. Essendon fans happy about that. One by
again by Torbett out towards that half-back flank position. Off the top of the pack. Chance for Reid to break clear. He's doing a good job again. Down he goes. Umpire set a free kick for Tripp. Now he takes the free kick, quickly plays on, but the umpire's going to call him back. Now he said play on. Finally a chance now for Rollins. As Peter said, a pretty quiet player today. And a mark to Danaher. By golly, Danaher down there, Neil Danaher and Clark have both played rattling good games for Essendon.
The Harger coming off.
Ball back there towards the... Oh, good mark that time to Storm, but he didn't play it. Knocked out a Waitman. Little fella shows a lot of dash, in a bit of trouble now. A hand pass, it's a wild one, and a chance for Nagel to get it back again. Out there towards Terry Danaher. He's got a ton of time to go for a hand pass. He does out to Reid. Reid's collared. Grabbed, well tackled that time by Waitman. There's a chance for Wiley. A long kick up there looking for Roach to try and get the sit. They're both fooling each other, Cloak and Roach. Bartlett now with a chance. He's put it through for a goal. Goal to the little champ. I should say the little old champ, and he's put it through for a goal. And a badly needed one for the Tigers. 12-12, 84 Essendon to Richmond 9-11, 65.
Cloak knocked down by Cloak, taken by Temperty. Has a snapshot for goal. Roach is there. Torbett's there with him.
Free kick.
Free kick. Oh, I didn't see that.
Well, it was interference. I'll tell you what. Came in against him. He ran at him, but by golly, was highly technical. He's not happy about it. I don't blame him either. Very technical decision, but full marks to these two guys. A 15-metre penalty, and this assures them of a sure goal. They've done a great job up there. Then really, the two umpires.
That's a charity free kick in my book. And
well,
really
they happen, Peter. You can't do much about it sometimes, but you're a bit lucky.
You can say that again. Roach, 15 metres out, has brought up 2 flags, and the Tigers come a little bit closer. And Essendon supporters loud in their disapproval of that decision. Richmond 10-11, 71. Essendon 12-12, 84.
Well,
23 minutes into the third quarter. Richmond coming back at Essendon after that goal. Merritt and Lee. Rains loses it. Andrews is there. Temperty once more for Richmond. High kick, half forward. Hawker in front. Nagel and Lee. Well, Nagel goes down after clashing with Lee, and then it's a free kick to Nagel. However, it's not how many free kicks you get, it's where you get them. Nagel at the right half forward flank. Oh, Lee's bowled over an Essendon player. Who is that? Now he's back. Oh, in the meantime, he's kicked through. It's a goal. And Essendon answer that very quickly to take their score to 13-12, 90 points, 10-11, 71 Richmond.
Well, that's the sign of a good side. He's okay, Fowler.
Final quarter now at the Melbourne Cricket Ground before a huge crowd. Essendon and Richmond, 97 plays 71 as we go into the final stanza of play. Knocked down to Rains, but he couldn't get rid of it. Sarah does for Richmond up towards half forward, and there's a good mark taken by Cloak. Cloak and Ronnie Andrews have had a titanic battle right throughout the afternoon. Maybe honours to Andrews at the moment, but Cloak's kicked a couple of good goals. This time he decides to go for the hand pass to Wiley, who's been Richmond's best player. Wood, right half forward flank, a long kick for goal. This could be the one Tigers need. It's through. Great start for Richmond in the final quarter. Brian Wood putting through his first goal to take Richmond to 11 goals, 77 points. Essendon 14, 13, 97. A real captain's goal, Lou.
Beautiful goal, but if the pattern still maintains its way, the Bombers will bounce back like they have all day.
Well, that goal took only 50 seconds to get on the board. Essendon have bounced back. The Tigers got to within a couple of kicks in the second quarter and third, but couldn't go on with it. 1.25 minutes gone in the final term. Knocked down to Nagel. Nagel up towards half forward. Kane's there for Richmond. Burdett hot on his hammer and wins the ball out. Well done. Shoots out the hand pass to Folds, who's already kicked 5 goals. Down towards Terry Danaher. Reed's there, takes the mark inside the boundary line. On he goes. Play on straight away, but he's got to go back and take the kick. He had gone over the mark. Umpire Glenn James right on the spot. In fact, it could be out of bounds. Boundary umpire has run down there.
I think he's run down to get the ball. He'll have another kick. Well, he was off like a flash. They didn't give poor old France the chance to blink his eyelashes.
Reed took a very spectacular mark late in the third quarter that resulted in a goal. Ball being relayed. In fact, I was right. It is a boundary throw-in. Right in front of the small scoreboard down there. Ruckman were a little bit surprised too. Crow and Lee. Waitman doing it well. Over towards Malthouse. Goes for the long kick to get Richmond out of the danger zone towards Cloak. He's in front of Andrews on this occasion.
Free kick to Rains against Andrews.
And Jeff Rains to take the free kick at centre field.
Well, Andrews tried to stop him that time, and of course he infringed, and the free kick will go to Rains, and another chance for the Tigers to go deep into attack. Ball kicked well over that half-forward line. Not a good kick. It's off the side of the boot, but I think Mount's got it. Yes, he has. Mount with the ball out there at half-forward, about 55 metres out from goal. Oh, it's a bad kick, but Farman, well, he plummed that one. Carman picked up by Fowler, trying to get at the pack, and the umpire said dropping the ball, and a free kick to Richmond. And a chance now for Richmond to really go into attack with the free kick going out there to Nugent. Now, it may not be, it's Tempany. Tempany to take the free kick. Tempany right on the line. A 15-metre penalty, and this gives him a chance to score. And Tempany's already scored 1 goal. It's only 20 points the difference. This will bring the Tigers within 14 points. And boy, will we have a game on our hands then. Well, it's been a pretty good game all day, just the same. A shot by Tempany. 1 point. So it's 19 points the difference as we approach the 3.5-minute mark of the last quarter. Waiting for the ball to come back into play. It's kicked into play now, out towards that half-back line. Lee at the back, Crow in front, but Crow's got the front was. He took the mark. Left footer. It's a pretty lackadaisical kick as it goes across wide to Terry Danaher, knocked away by Strawn. Kicked off the ground again. A hurried kick by Nugent back there towards the centre half-forward position. Cloak's got it now. He's away from Andrews. Oh, he's tripped! And that was the only way to stop him, because he was going to break away and give a hand pass over to Wiley going past. Sensible play on the part of Andrews that time. At least it held up play, but that is a 15-metre penalty for wasting time on the part of Essendon. Well, Cloak has kicked 2 goals. As we mentioned before in the early part of the telecast, you can't let this guy go away for 1 minute. You must concentrate on him all the time. The kick is a long one. It's coming around nicely. A goal.
Cloak's third.
Cloak's third, and 13 points the difference as we approach the 4.5-minute mark of the last quarter. 14-13-97 Essendon to Richmond 12-12-84.
And the needed goal for Richmond, and as I mentioned, David Cloak bringing his 3rd goal on the board. Roach has 3 and Wiley 2, the main goal kickers for Richmond, and we certainly do have a ball game on our hands here. 15 points the difference. We're at the 5-minute mark now of the last quarter. 15 points the difference in 7th match of the day. Knocked down by Mark Lee, who's done very well at the centre bounces right throughout the afternoon. Wall trying to get clear, looking for a hand pass. No one there, so decides to kick the ball long up towards Cloak and Andrews. Cloak got a push in the back. Umpire didn't see it, said play on. Going through is Waitman. He seemed to get tripped up as well, but umpire Glenn James right on the spot, and will ball it up about 25 metres out from the Tiger goal.
The golly's a gutsy player, that Waitman. To see him throw himself that pack, I tell you, get your head knocked off, Pete.
With Gay abandoned. Andrews and Cloak. Andrews knocks the ball down okay to Fowler. And the mark is taken down there by Crow. Short kick out towards Hawker on the wing. Lee's right there with him. So too is Sarah. He decides to sit on him, and Hawker wasn't too happy about that. So a ball up to take place in front of the players in the change area, which is on centre wing. Huge crowd here today. I would reckon round about the 55,000 mark. Knocked down by Crow. Picked up by Neil Danaher. A short kick back towards centre field. It's all Richmond though. Brian Wood is there, who kicked the first goal this quarter. Bounces beautifully for him. Wood kicks the ball out wide, looking from Mount. Didn't bounce too well for him. A chance for Talbot to pick the ball up. Mount's got another go at it. He got grabbed, seemingly not in possession. Umpire having none of that. Talbot, and the players stop looking for a free kick. There will be one this time. It will be taken by Talbot for a trip. Knocked on by Waitman. More players making plenty of mistakes in this final quarter. Waitman tries to get it out to a teammate in Rains. He got one in the back. Plenty of free kicks over there if the umpire can pluck one out. He has. Going to Waitman. He's lost a Rains. He's lost a boot. Very hard to kick it without one. Let's see how he goes, Jeff Rains. Short kick, predictably looking for Mount. Over the top is Talbot. Still the chances for Mount. But Talbot again, getting the ball out of the danger zone, looking for Nagel. It's past him. Nugent's there. So too is Merritt. Bounces better for the Tiger ruckman. Long hand pass. Tempany on the run from right half forward. Will go for the long kick in towards the 10-metre square. Up they go. Danaher in front. Chance for a Tiger goal if they can pick it up. Richmond player looking for a push in the back was Wall. Bartlett. Oh, did he get grabbed?
Free kick. Oh, this is the ball. The crowd going mad about that. It was there all the way. No worries about it, Pete.
Oh, goodness me.
Oh, what a difference this is making now. They're looking better, Richmond, just the same, Peter.
Yes, they are.
At the 7.5-minute mark, a goal here would make the world of difference. That's through for full points. And the Tigers are back in there, full of running and a chance to win this game now. 14-13, 97 Essendon. To Richmond, 13-12, 90. Only 7 points the difference, and what a game we've got here. There's that kick now. We'll watch it in replay. Well, I thought he got one on the back that time, Wall. Now Bartlett, well, I don't know if he's grabbed that high. He's holding his bald head there, but doubtful that one. Interesting indeed.
8 minutes gone in the last quarter at the MCG. What a thriller.
What a thriller as the ball has bounced again. Knocked out by Crow. A chance now for Rawlings to get it. They're all overrunning it with sheer anxiousness at the moment. Finally, it's out to Crow. He fumbles the ball. And the umpire will ball this. Now he's letting it go on again. Out it comes to Rawlings again. And finally, there's a hand pass from Bahajar. And back to land, he's collared, but the umpire's letting him go as Hurd spins out of the pack. Now he's clear, a hand pass coming over the foul. He fires, and what's the result? Is it a goal or a point? 1 point. Oh, 8 points the difference. As we approach the 9-minute mark, 13-12, 90. Richmond to Essendon, 14-14, 98. Ball back down there in the forward pocket to Tempany. A hand pass to Francis Burke. Come on, Francis, get rid of the ball as it comes up to the wing position now. Now there's Hawker, the best player on the ground, streaking away, going for a pass. It's a beautiful pass to Stoneham. And Stoneham would be about 45 metres out from goal on about a 45-degree angle. Of course, as he kicks this one, it puts them 14 points in front. There's the goals in the background on screen. Shows you the distance. Well, whether it'll kick this one, only time will tell. Still plenty of time for either side. Kick. Doesn't quite make the distance, does it? Up they fly, and it's forced off the top of the pack and down to the ground. A stack up here, and the umpire will ball it up, and I should imagine the Richmond defenders will go for the punch and try to force it through for 1 point.
Ooh, what a match.
What a match, and what a lot of pressure down there to both sides, particularly Richmond defence at the moment. Mark Lee coming over. No, it's finally forced down, and the chance there for Bahajar. Gets a hurried one. Tempany tries to grab the ball, but it's finally forced out of bounds in the forward pocket position. We approach the 10-minute mark of this last quarter.
8 points the difference. Very crowded Essendon forward line down there as Merritt comes in to do battle with Mark Lee. Merritt wins out, tries to crash his way through the pack, not successful. Tiger defenders desperate at the moment. Over the line, once again a throw in, only a few metres from the behind post. Same ruckman, this time it's Lee in front. He wins it out. Burdett's next shot for goal.
There's a free kick down there, Pete. It'll be to Lee.
On the last line of defence, literally. Well, there have been some controversial decisions today. Bartlett had a goal taken away from him earlier in the match when a free kick was paid to Essendon. But it's Nugent's free kick, or mark. Lee and Crow from the back, and Temperley. Umpires paid Temperley. Bruce Temperley just short of centre wing. And passes to Rain. Oh, it's a shocking kick. Wiley right on the boundary line. It's Rawlings rather. Barry Rawlings now has been a quiet player most of the afternoon. Up towards full forward for Richmond. Ball not clear. Mervyn Nagel. Back to Hawker. Those two combining pretty well. Hawker tries the short pass in towards centre field, and that's okay. And the mark is taken down there for Essendon by, that was Danaher, Terry Danaher, who goes for the long kick. Folds, can he make it goal number 6? Burdett a chance this time to make it a goal. The ball bounces right for him. He's in the pocket. It'll be an awkward shot. Fowler's calling for it. He's on his own. He didn't see him. Richmond fans saying holding the ball. Kane to Wood. Long kick by the Richmond skipper. Reed. Or bad hand pass. Intercepting is Waitman. Waitman's on centre wing. To Sarah. The Tigers are alive here. Sarah streaming goalwards. Will have a shot at goals. It's long. Looks okay. Mount! He's off. Clown says the umpire. He fires at goals and has put it through. Mount's first goal. The Tigers now within 2 points of Essendon. 14-12. 96 to Essendon. 14-14. 98.
What a game we've got on our hands now at the 12.5-minute mark of this last quarter. Great fight back by the Tigers, and they're looking like the grand final side of 1980 at the moment. But full marks to Western. They've fought this game out, and it's not over by a long shot.
Not yet, Lou. No, sirree. We're at the 12-minute mark now of this very exciting final quarter. 2 points the difference.
2 points the difference. And there's a chance now for Lee to send him into attack against Merritt. Lee getting a big bang out towards Andrews, off the ground, a beautiful drop kick off the ground. At the back there is Kane, couldn't hold the mark, knocked over to Nugent. Out it goes wide, and the Tigers into attack again. Waitman having a battle out there. It's only a free kick to Wiley, if that was that time, and finally we see Neil Danaher battling hard, and the umpire's going to ball it up on the Richmond half-forward line about 65 metres out from their goal. Oh, what a game this is now. This big crowd of about 60,000 enjoying every moment of it. Rain's got a tap down, then pounce on the ball, spins out of the pack nicely, hand pass to Wood to the Richmond captain, and a long kick down there towards the forward pocket. Mount doing battle there, can't get the mark, out to Sarah, and this looks dangerous, he fires. What's the result? Let's see, 1 point. Now it's only a point the difference at the 14-minute mark. Oh, the Tigers are coming home now very strongly. Well, let's see what can happen.
Essendon have added only 1 point this quarter, Lou, whereas Richmond have kicked 4 goals.
Waiting on Clark to bring the ball back into play. He's been a darn good player all day in defence down there. Out to Neil Danaher. Little Waitman comes across, and Danaher's too tall for him and takes the mark at half-back. Been a safe player all day. 15-metre penalty against the little rover, and this brings him right up to the half-back position. Kicks the ball, not wasting any time. Back to the centre. Punched away by Nugent, down to Nagel, a hand pass out there wise, a chance now for Terry Danaher. He's got a clear go, but he decides to run back into trouble, boots it down there towards the full forward position. Foles has got it!
That's a great mark.
Great mark to Foles, and he'd only be about 20 metres out from goal on a slight angle, and Foles on the target today with 5 goals up to this stage of the match. Oh, a point the difference. This will put the Bombers in front by 7 points, and we're right on the 15-minute mark. Well, he knows the importance of this. He's getting himself properly attired, pulling the socks up and taking his time. All waiting now, anxiously to see what he can do with this kick, particularly those Essendon fans. The shot is a good one. It's a goal, and the Bombers are in front by 7 points.
The Bombers hit back.
So the Bombers come back, and that's been their form all day, fighting back. 15-14, 104 Essendon. Richmond 14-13, 97.
Magnificent forward display by Gary Foles, and that goal, number 6 for him this afternoon, couldn't have come at a better time. Essendon fans thinking perhaps they still have a chance because they've got themselves back into the lead. But Richmond, a great side, premiers last year, are certain to come back again. 15 3/4 minutes have gone in the last quarter here at the MCG as umpire James puts us underway again. Crow done well at the centre bounces. Those that he's contested gives the chance to Reid, who plays it cleverly in front of him. Essendon streaming forward again. A long shot for goal by Reid up to the 10-metre square. Oh, he almost had it again, Folds. Through from behind. 97 to 105 on Seven's big league. Francis Burke, man on screen. Sarah. He's off. Play on, says umpire James, and that he does. Burdett can't catch him. Showing a good turn of speed, Paul Sarah. Long kick looking for Cloak. Andrews is with him again. Knocks the ball clear. Wall comes in for Richmond to lend assistance. Waitman into the open. Clark, free kick.
This fella deserves the free kicks. I'll tell you why, Peter. He goes in after the ball. He doesn't worry about anyone at all.
He's a very gutsy player. Pops plenty. Dale Waitman is, let me see, about 45 metres out on a slight angle. It would be goal number 2 for him if he can register it. 97 to 105 at the moment. So a goal here would make the difference, 2 points. Fires, goal umpire hasn't moved. It's a goal. Dale Waitman putting it through for the Tigers, who take their score to 15-13, 103, trailing Essendon by only 2 points again, 15-15, 105. Well, who's going to come out with this one?
Don't ask me.
Your guess is as good as mine.
Well, we're 18 minutes into this last quarter, the centre bounce again. Waiting on the umpire, James, to throw the ball down. It'll be Merritt, no, it'll be Crow and Lee this time. Well, actually, Lee got it out, but not a good one. Raines comes out of the pack, runs into his own man. A hand pass over to Sarah, and the Tigers back into attack again. Off the top of the pack, they're all missing. Finally, it's driven up there by Rawlings. Going towards the goal. Will it bounce? It bounced the wrong way. Back towards Timpany. Gets a kick. He's got goal. There's still a goal by Timpany. No, it's a point. He's running over the umpire. He reckons it was a goal.
I do too.
What happened there? He must have touched it. Okay, the goal umpire was right. There's full marks for him. Okay, there's another controversial one. Let's have a look now. He's touched it. I think his own man might have touched it.
Whoa.
Well, we don't know. We'll know later on. There's a free kick to Barton. No, he said yes, it'll be a free kick against him. And a free kick to go to Andrews. Only a point the difference. As the ball is picked up by Clark. Out there towards Reid. Wood at the back. Goes for the punch. He's got the long. Can he pick it up out there at half forward? Reid won't give in as they both run after it. Good play by Wood. A hand pass over to Waitman. He straightens up, fires for the goals. This will be dead level if it's a point. Scores are level at the moment at the 18.5-minute mark. 15-15, 105 points apiece. And what a game we've got here at the moment. Carmen warming up, ready to come onto the ground.
Ball driven out towards the half-back flank. Danaher in front of Waitman. Neil Danaher. At the back of the pack was Merritt pushing the back, and it will be going to Merritt.
No, I think it might be going to Nugent.
Against Merritt. Nugent with the free kick, centre wing. Looking for Mount down there. He couldn't take the mark. Reid, who's been one of Essendon's best, gives it over to another in that category. That's Ronnie Andrews. But little Dale Waitman beats him on that occasion. Looks for Bartlett. Bosanko's there. Bosanko showing better judgment on that occasion. Just sharked it away from Bartlett. Redirecting play up towards the centre. No mark paid on that occasion. A wild hand pass to Stoughton. Back to Nagel. Danger for Richmond. Nagel's kick dropping a little bit short. Brought in by Folds. Folds has kicked 6 goals.
He's been a percentage player down there today. I think he's only had about 8 or 9 kicks, 10 kicks and kicked 6 goals.
He's kicked their only goal this quarter.
Can't have much better than that, Pete.
Gary Folds directly in front with about 45 to 50 metres out. That's close. Is it close enough? I think it's okay. It's another goal to Gary Folds. A great display at full forward from him. And that puts Essendon to 16 goals, 15, 111 points. The Tigers 15, 15, 105. 7 goals to Gary Foulds. Superb effort up forward from limited opportunities. Seven's match of the day is certainly providing plenty of thrills. We'll have controversy, long kicks, some great marking, good handball. In fact, the huge crowd here today, probably around about the 55,000, certainly has had their money's worth. 21 minutes now gone in the final quarter.
Back to the centre. Can the Tigers come back? They're 6 points down at the moment. Still plenty of time. Lee goes for the grabs. Couldn't pick it up. And finally it's for Hajar, sending the Bombers back into attack. Out wide towards Malthouse and Wood. It's Wood to take the mark at half-back. Quickly playing on out wide to Rawlings. There's a couple of Tigers out there now. A hand pass over to Wiley. He's looking for a lead. Front of the ball goes up there. In comes Mouth, flies. Couldn't hold the mark. He might not play this. No, he won't. And there'll be a stack up here for sure and a ball up. It's about 35 to 40 metres out from the Richmond goal. There's 6 points down at the moment. Roach is off the ground, Peter. Running now. Cloak gets the tap down, try to grab it. The umpire said Andrews got into his back or into his neck. And Andrews not too pleased with that decision. Now a chance to make the scores dead level again. Cloak's already kicked 3 goals. But he's only about 40 metres out on a slight angle. Oh, I couldn't stand another draw here, Pete.
Could be.
Let's see what he does. 22 minutes gone. And scores dead level again. And Cloak should be pretty happy with that one. No, I know that Ron Andrews wasn't too happy with the decision. 16-15, 111 apiece.
Well, once again, scores dead level here at the Melbourne Cricket Ground, and still trying to pick the winner of this match is very, very difficult. There's Michael Roach.
Roach on the bench, and we think that he may have hurt his leg. We're back in the centre now at the 22.5-minute mark of this last quarter. Lee coming across to do battle with Crow again. A good bounce. Well, Lee actually got it out, and a chance now for Wood, but Fowler's there. He ran into Wood. He might have grabbed him too high. Yes, he did. Oh, and we see Stoneham get one from Rawlings that time, and a bit of a box on up there, the white line, or the white dust coming in the air. And the free kick to go there for Fowler out there on that centre wing position. Over the centre half forward position. The score's dead level. Punched away again. Umpires found a free kick, and Strawn to take it for Richmond. A hand pass out to Rawlings. The Hajar right after. He gets a kick out towards that wing position, the wide open spaces. Knocked away by Hawker. A little bit quieter this quarter. Goes for a short pass. That's a beauty to Hajar. And now it's the Bombers' turn to go back into attack. Short pass. Oh, Pole's got a one-hander, but the umpire spotted a free kick, and the free kick will go to Francis Burke down there in the bench. Scores dead level, 16-15, 111 points apiece as we approach the 23.5-minute mark.
61,908, the official attendance here today, incidentally, as Kane gets a long kick towards Brian Wood. Power appealing for a free kick, but the umpire says no, play on. Wood does just that, shoots out the hand pass, but a free kick has been given. Reid not happy with the decision, having a few words to say to umpire Ken Quinn. And there's a slight disagreement downfield. Could be a 15-metre penalty, there is.
Well, the Bombers don't want this, Pete.
Beautiful kick from Wood. Talbot in front, Mount behind. Out of bounds. Or is it still in? No, it's still in play. Wakeman, well shepherded by Cloak. You put the Tigers in front. Shoots at goal and has put it through for 4 points. Wakeman, 3 goals to him. And the Tigers now in front. 17-15, 117 to Essendon. 16-15, 111.
Well, I wouldn't celebrate yet if I was a Tiger fan, because the Bombers have fought back well all day. But I think they're getting a bit tired at the moment, Pete.
25 minutes gone in the final quarter now. So we're into time on. There's Stephen Mount at full forward, playing in that position for Michael Roach. 25.5 minutes gone in this final quarter of this superb match at the Melbourne Cricket Ground. Crow wins the head out, looks for Nagel, couldn't find him. Over is Terry Danaher, and then gets up with the ball, shoots himself past the Hajar, tried to do a little bit too much, but did get to the ball into the open. Here's the Hajar. shot. Can he level the scores for Essendon? Off target, through for 1 point. So a goal would put Essendon in front, but it might be hard to get. 117 plays 112. Essendon trail by 5 points, and Francis Burke will do the kicking in. What a match.
Well, they've been in front all day, Essendon, until the 20-minute mark of this last quarter, Peter.
Yes, I think their biggest lead has been around about 29 or 30 points. Let's see which way Burke is going to go. Favours the member stand side. Carman, knocked away by Rains. Kane boots the ball quickly towards the centre wing into open territory. Wiley, out of bounds. Richmond playing it safe already. It might be a little bit early to do that because it could be a fairly long quarter. 26 minutes, just on 26 minutes gone so far. I think we'd at least get to the 30-minute mark, maybe even 31 or 32. Cloak and Andrews both edged each other out. Stoneham over the top. Knocked forward to Sarah. Sarah picks it up in front of Neil Danaher and will put Richmond up towards their attacking zone. He's looking for Mount. He's got to have it. No mark, says the umpire. And a good decision. Reid got one on the back from Brian Wood. Over he goes, and it will be a free kick to Reid. A good player for Essendon today, and he'll take the free kick at centre-half back.
27 minutes gone of the last quarter. 5 points in front of the Tigers. A short pass to Bahajar at centre-half back. Or kicked out towards that wing position. A chance now for Hawker to take the mark. He's got it clear on a hand pass. Coming out with a foul up to Nagel. Nagel shoots the ball up towards Coleman there. Not Coleman, Carman. And the ball finally comes down now. And they all spread eagle down as they're trying to get it clear. They're piling in. No big pardons at all. And the ball is finally forced out of bounds. Out of bounds on that forward pocket position. About 25 to 30 metres around from the Essendon goal. 5 points in front of the Tigers. There's Carman at the back, but couldn't get the knockout. Back to Hurd. Got one in the back, actually, but the umpire said play on, and what's he going to do? Ball it up. It'll be a ball of about 35 metres out from the Essendon goal still. And the Tigers hanging on to a 5-point lead. We're about 28 minutes into this quarter. Ball punched out again. There's a chance for Bahajar. Fires, but he's off target. It'll be through for 1 point, so it's 4 points the difference now. 17-15, 117 Richmond to Western 16-17, 113. Well, there's still time for Essendon to win this game if they're good enough, but Francis Burke, a little kick and he gets clear, unguarded, gets the ball out, long out towards Lee, goes for the big tap on it for Brewery. Picked up by Wood, and Wood sends the ball back there over the half-forward line. Well, is Danaher, a beautiful mark.
Superb mark with Danaher.
Been a solid defender all day for Essendon. He's done that the last couple of weeks too. He's clear. Shoots the ball across the centre field. And a mark there to Nagel. He's clear. There's a chance there for the Bombers to score. A long kick up there towards the full forward position. Now's the chance to put the Bombers in front. And he'll make himself the hero of the match.
Well, 29 minutes have gone, Lou.
Well, he's only about, 20 metres out directly in front.
Well, they've missed him from there before.
Well, the big strainer's on him now. Carman's got it right in front of goal, directly in front, about 20 metres out. And if he kicks this one, the Bombers could say they just about won this match. Yeah. Oh, he's missed it, I think. Oh, he's missed the shot. Well, they won't be too happy about that, so it's 3 points the difference now. And we're just on the 30-minute mark of this last quarter. What a miss by Carman.
Well, they might still have another chance, but that could be the one.
Well, they say that opportunity just not twice, Peter.
Well, 30 minutes nearly gone. Burke's away again. Can Essendon get the next goal and win the match? Crow. Wood. Might be Richmond's turn now. Brian Wood tries a pass, looking up there for half forward to he's found Rawlings. He's screaming towards the goal. Barry Rawlings lines them up from 35 metres out. That could be the winning goal, but it hit the post. Oh, we have had everything here today. Rawlings hitting the post. 118 to 114. 4 points the difference. Short pass. Stoneham. Essendon don't want short passes now. They want long kicks and plenty of them to get the ball down towards their goal square. Clark. Looks out there on the centre wing for Carey. A high kick up towards the right half-forward flank, knocked over the line though by his teammate in Hawker, and we'll see it thrown into play just adjacent to the players' interchange area. 30 and 3/4 minutes gone in this quarter. I reckon we'd have about a minute to go, maybe a little bit more. Massive punch down by Carmen, but it's taken by Sarah. Sarah back towards left half-forward for the Tigers. A big pack of players set themselves. On the bottom is Nagel. Umpire Quinn will ball up. Now it's a free kick. Free kick going to Essendon, to Nagel, and Nagel's away, not wasting any time at all. Redirecting play out towards the wing position. Here's Terry Danaher. Maybe the Bombers' last chance. Danaher will have to get the ball moving quickly. Up towards full forward he goes. Nugent is there. Carmen comes in, folds likewise. Out comes Hurd, and we'll see a free kick going on the ball.
Well, it's down there in the back pocket position, and the Tigers in front by 4 points. I think time might have beaten Essendon, but that kick of Carmen's was a vital one for him. He missed it. The ball kicked out there towards that half back. There was the chance. Now he's dropped the mark again. Well, the umpire's playing a free kick, and the free kick will go to Little Wait with a hand pass. Coming over now as the ball's cleared away by Strong. Kane it was. Out of mark there, the clock out there on the centre wing position. That could be the one that settles the day. 31 minutes, 31 and a half minutes gone with Cloak with the ball out there on that half-forward line. A good 65 metres out from goal. There's the kick. It's a long one down there towards the forward pocket. Carey coming across. Couldn't hold the mark, and it's out of bounds. This time it's only about 45 metres away from the Richmond goal. They're in front by 4 points. And the Bombers held the lead until about 20 minutes into this last quarter. Now there's the kick. Point win to Richmond. Oh boy, what a game. There's Tony Gill walking down there. He'd be pretty happy. It was a great performance by the Tigers to come back. I just felt that the Bombers got a little bit tired. Perhaps the mere fact that they had to keep pressure up all night. It may have had its toll on them. Tony Gill down there very happy about the win, and so he should be, because they come back. The final scores at the MCG, we see that Richmond have got home 17 goals, 16-118 to Essendon, 16-14, 114, 16-18, 114. And I'll tell you what, the Bombers could have easily won that game, because right at the about the 31-minute mark, we saw Carmen take a mark right in front, only about 20 metres out. And it would have put the Bombers in front by, I think, 3 points or 5 points. 2 points, and he missed it from point-blank range, and of course that's all the Tigers needed, and they've won the game. And naturally, I suppose everyone will be blaming Carmen. That's the Cloak come back into the game. He was struggling for most of the match against Andrews. Andrews got tired, and of course Cloak created a lot of opportunities. Their back line fell apart, and I felt that Mount down there with the forward line created a lot of opportunities. A little Waitman, who hadn't been a real star all day, played better in the third quarter than finally in the last quarter with his game. So did Wood out there, played a real captain's game. Tempany was a very safe player all day, and the entire back line seemed to regain strength and confidence. And of course, poor old Essendon were just smothered at the finish. But full marks for a few players in their lineup. To Andrews at centre half back, that did a good job finding the star forward for Richmond. That is Cloak. He held him until that last quarter, but it's a very big job to hold that big fella all day. And we saw down there at full forward a chap that possibly played the best percentage of anyone. I think he had about 10 or 11 kicks for the day and finished up with 7 goals, which is not a bad performance by Bowles of Essendon. But on the whole, you would have Melbourne out of Windy Hill, and a lot of people may have thought that was a fluke, but they came back today. And of course, we saw them put up a great performance and nearly snatched this game away from last year's premiers. And I would say, no doubt, if Carmen had kicked that goal, I know it's one of those iffy things, but he should never have missed it from 20 yards out. A player with his experience, the game would have gone the other way to Western, would have been a thoroughly deserved win. But we can't take any credit away from Richmond, because